One vacuum and sewings live stream for Friday, June 3rd. Lots to talk about today.
Good morning.
We did have an exposure in the store yesterday, so that's why Jeannie's wearing a mask. And Jeannie will not be in the store today. Just to be on the extra safe side, we're gonna more or less quarantine from each other at home just because I really wasn't exposed, but
Are we just gonna tell? So Michelle tested.
I wasn't gonna say anything because it's not my information to tell, but that's fine.
But if they were in the store.
I was calling folks, but it's all good.
So Michelle won't be in the store until I don't know when. Next week.
Well, I mean, she's her exposure would have been in Portland or traveling, so that would have been like Tuesday. So 5 days is CDC.
So since I was
now.
exposed and had more contact, I'm going to leave the store today. So I'm kind of getting all my stuff together because we have that class in just about an hour. So I'll be doing that from home. But I just wanted to talk to you about a couple of things before I
You guys know how we work. We're COVID cautious around here. So,
Oh, you can leave that there. I have one here.
Okay.
A couple of things before I get out of here. So I won't be here, so Patrick will be here, and he can call me if you have any questions. I'm totally fine.
Yeah,
and
we'll
I
go
will
through a
see you.
testing protocol and all that stuff. Given our experience back in December, we'll have tested today, and then we'll test again on Sunday or Monday before getting back into the store on Tuesday. And, you know, with our grand hope being that we make it through negative so that we can be at the quilt show, but we'll be testing
Betty,
and making sure.
We had positive, not me. Michelle tested positive for COVID. So we're trying to be cautious in the store with the quilt show coming up. I was around her yesterday and the day before, so I'm going to go and work from home today. I'm just kind of getting all my stuff together. And if you
So
were
we
in the
will kind of
store-
have a skeleton crew in the store today just to minimize exposures. It's just going to be me and the guys, and I'm going to have the guys working in the back.
Yep.
Period. So,
So a couple of things. Just wanted to let you know. Number one, I'm going to be teaching this class. So 10:30, if you haven't gotten an invitation, shoot me an email. I'll check really quickly and just make sure. But I think everyone should have the invitation with the Zoom information for this. This is...
you know, I mean, at this point, it's just the reality.
Kind of how it is.
I had somebody that was like one of our reps is in town to be in the store. We were supposed to go out for dinner with him tonight. We haven't seen him. And he reached out this morning to say, I just tested positive this morning. So, I mean, the second spike is real. Like we went from not hearing about it at all to the last couple of weeks we've been hearing about it quite a bit.
Yep. So be safe.
Be safe. Be careful.
I want to let you know these are in the store. So these just came in yesterday. These are the cup of cheer. Are we backwards? Or did you flip it?
Hold that up again. This is upside down, but I think we're right side up.
We're still backwards. So these are in the store. So they're on there at the deal of the day price, which I think is $49.99. So if you didn't get it last week, get it now. You can come and pick them up. So they're here. If you ordered that with cup of cheer, I'm going to ship it all together. Unless you're dying to have it, and then you can pay shipping twice, but I'll get shipped together. Other things. If you've seen it, it's out. Kimberbell has a new bench pillow.
Here, do you want to show folks?
Yeah. And it's on our site. I'm doing this pre-order because I get it. Like, there's a lot of stuff, and it's so cute. You want to do it all. So the pre-order price is at 25% off. So this is
where
going to
is
be
it?
their
Sweet as
new,
pie?
yep.
Okay,
Here's
hang
their
on.
newest bench pillow. Isn't it cute? And it has,
Well, they can't see it yet, Jeannie.
Oh.
So hang on one sec.
good morning. And if you want those thread sets and you're coming to the quilt show, I will bring stuff to the quilt show so you can pick it up there. You can pick it up here at the store.
Where is... That's super weird.
Is it not there?
Yeah, give me one sec.
I can't show it to you because it
well,
just got released. But
What, the other pillow or
it
what?
hit one. Oh yeah, I know. Do you think the quilt show will be safe? I don't
You
know.
know, I
Maybe I'll
mean,
wear
I
a
think
mask.
it's funny because I was thinking that we would likely mask at the quilt show. I mean, it is, I would almost say, you know, the way it's been at this point, if you're out and about, like there are people out and about that have it. A lot of the folks that have told me they've had it recently, it's been like almost no symptoms. So
Kind of like a cold.
yeah,
a little bit of a
even
cold.
if that. So where is? It's not coming up. The Google
Okay,
Chrome window
so
is not coming up.
Secretary Mundy put a link up there. There is a fabric kit. There is a CD, a design CD, and embellishment kit. And I'm doing the pre-order. It's going to be at 25% off. So I don't know if you'll be able to get it cheaper than that anywhere else. It's cute.
You won't.
It's so cute. It'll be perfect for fall, for Thanksgiving, for Halloween time. It is all about pie, sweet as pie. So, and it's cute because I feel like it's a little bit different. I know you just go, how can they come up with something different? But they have. So get it on the website and then, and tell your friends. Tell everyone. A1 Vacuum and Sewing has the pre-order at 25% off. So another thing we have up there is, because I've been shopping.
I could tell you've been shopping. I was balancing the checkbook last night. There we go.
There it is.
So
Can
that
you make it a
is.
little? Isn't it cute?
Hang on, let me go.
I
up a
love the little
higher.
pieced blocks too. I bet that'll be pieced in the hoop and in the little side panels, which are adorable. Gather together, give thanks, eat pie. And it's just super, super. Look at the measuring cup. Oh, those aren't getting any bigger. Sorry. Some of the ones I couldn't get any bigger. I couldn't get the pictures any bigger. So that's going to be up and that is ready. And then these are on there too. So I just put spray bottles up just because everyone, I don't know about you, but spray bottles do go bad. And if you're like me, sometimes you drop them on the ground. So it's time to stock up and get a spray bottle.
Well, and like I was amazed yesterday when I was pricing stuff out when I saw the retail prices of spray bottles these days.
Yeah, they're not cheap. And you should have at least 2 in your sewing room. You should have 1 for your best press. And then you should have 1 for your secret sauce, which is Terrio Magic and Best Press. And Michelle says she has 1 in her sewing room that's just Terrio Magic. So she's a 3-bottle kind of girl. I'm a 2-bottle kind of girl with an extra because the last thing you want is one that goes
You're
bad.
like,
or the sprayer
and
goes bad or something like that. And they're not cheap. They're like, you know, $13.
$13 to $18. Like I was floored when because I on our wholesale site, I looked at them up and it came up and I was like, oh my God, those bottles are $20.
Yeah. So this one is $17.99. And we have it on the website for $9.99. And these two, this one is $12.99 and this one's $13.99. And they're on the website for $8.99. So, and you know, it's almost good before you know it's going to be holiday season. So stock up too because it's so hard to find a good gift for $10 or less. Like, how hard is it to find something? So if you give presents
You're like, I can go to a movie on sale.
So if you give all your sewing ladies a little gift, then stock up right now and just take these and get them because This one, like I said, is $9.99, and these are $8.99, and they're the nice one. Well, this one is called the Ultimate Fabric Mister, and I was like, is this any different than these?
It's ultimate.
It's the ultimate.
And it's pink.
But I think it's exactly the same. I mean, I have one right now.
You're really selling it right now.
I have one. I know. It's cute, though. It's cute.
Well, for $9.99 and $8.99, you go, it's worth $1 for pink.
Yes. This one has, this one says So Happy. This one, it's buttermilk something. I don't even know. This one has the little lady from like the pattern. So, I have 3 also. Yeah. So, it's a good time to stock up and get your spray bottles. And we have a limited supply of these, but they're on the site so you can see what we have.
Also, just to kind of put it to bed, the COVID thing, like I've been wearing a mask. I pulled the mask off for because I know it can be hard to hear. I pulled it off for the live stream. I will be masked up between now and the quilt show in the store. We've talked to the guys and have let the guys know that, the masks are available. But I asked Jeannie to wear the mask just because she was the one with the greater level of exposure.
We were talking
I've
and
had
planning. We were
very
on the
little
feed.
exposure.
And you know
to
what
Michelle
this means?
over the last couple of days.
This means Patrick is not even going to want to be in the same room. And I haven't tested positive or anything. He's not even going to want to be. He's going to kick me out of the room. I think he should be kicked out. I got kicked out last time.
I don't fit on the other bed.
That's funny because we slept on that other bed for 5 years?
And then we grew up and had enough money for a bed that fit me. And then
I got kicked out last time, and I'm not, it's like I'm not even positive why am I getting kicked out.
Well, you were a challenging patient the last time too.
What does that mean?
You were.
He wouldn't even pass by me in the hallway.
No, I would wait like a couple minutes after she even exited her room.
And
but
guess
she'd
what?
be in her room with her door open, like.
And then he got it anyways. He got it anyways.
All efforts are worth something.
What was that worth?
What was that worth?
Nothing.
Not being closed for 2 weeks before the holiday.
No, maybe you would have
and
gotten
making
it quicker.
sure that the people in the store that we cut transmission off.
Yes, we're gonna cut it off right here.
Yeah.
Cut it off. So I think that's it. I gotta go because I have that class coming up, and I gotta go get ready. And
Giveaways. Do we have more of the dime thread sets?
Why don't we give away one of each of these?
Well, because we don't have very many of them. And things like that, when we have 5 or 6 of them, tend to sell out. So do we have more of the dime thread sets?
No, we don't. How about that?
What do we have?
Oh, wait.
What are the dime?
This?
What are the dime stuff do we have?
Oh, this would be a good one. I kind of thought, I want to keep this.
Well, keep that.
Let's
then.
do these 2 and a pass. We'll do
So
these
we'll
2.
do. All right. And you know what's funny is I had a question yesterday and I can't remember the question. We're not even going to do a question.
We don't have a question again.
We don't even have a question.
Ladies, I'll see you later. Mwah! I'll see some of you in a little while. And this is great because I'm going to go home and I'm going to be stitching all day. And I'm putting together kits for...
She's going to be with her baby.
I'm going to be with my baby. We're going to be spooning so hard when I go to take a nap today.
The people that are new to the live stream are like, these folks are strange.
That's Momo. Anyways.
Our dog.
I will see you.
As far as we know, Michelle is okay. She was... we basically, knew as soon as she tested positive. She's been testing every day after her trip. So the giveaways today, and for anybody who's new to the stream, the way the giveaway works. Did you ever get back, Jeannie? Like we have a cutting mat for Pam Foster.
Shoot, I don't know. That's a maybe. That's a hard maybe.
So Pam, I I can't remember if I emailed you back or if I just discussed it with Jeannie. I know that you wanted a cutting mat. We'll make sure that you get one. The bigger thing that we were trying to figure out yesterday, because they were an incredibly popular item at that price, was, do we have enough? Like, so I wasn't sure if we'd reach back out to you, and I left at an hour where Jeannie and I never closed the loop on that. So we'll get back to you on that. For those that want the mat, like we're working on getting more. We just didn't want to say one thing or another without letting you know first. So the giveaway today, for those of you that are new, on Fridays, we normally ask a question. I don't have a question today. We've kind of spent much of the morning kind of scrambling and making a plan for how to handle our current situation. And the funny thing was, I totally had a question for you ladies yesterday that I was like, that is a great question, and I just can't remember it right now. So the way the giveaway works is we normally ask a question to get the product in the giveaway. You have to answer the question. We use a random comment picker on Tuesday. This week, we're just going to give away 3 items. Make a comment, say hello, whatever you guys want to do. Wanted to let you know, these are great giveaways. So basically, we have the Steady Stitch bobbins from Dime, from Designs and Machine Embroidery. They are class 15 bobbins, so they'll work in your Baby Lock and your Brother machines. What?
They can sew with them too.
And you can sew with them too, not just embroider. So that will be giveaway number 1. Giveaway number 2 will be the uniform. The uniform poly patch twill thread assortment for embroidery, sewing, and quilting. That's also the exquisite thread line from Dime. And then last but not least will be a VIP pass for one of the days at the quilt show. For those of you that may be watching from a distance, you still can take part in the giveaway, but if it's something that needs to be shipped, we would charge you actual shipping. And as I said, we'll do the drawing on Tuesday. And, all of us, I think, feel fine, Terry. We just, being aware of the exposures, are trying to be extra careful to make sure that we are healthy and happy and really successful at the quilt show. That said, I do have the used 3600 that I talked about yesterday. Sold yesterday afternoon. I do have, and it's only the second one that I've had through the store. I do have a used, Solaris. So very rare opportunity, especially if you have a Destiny or a Dream Machine and have been holding out. I need to talk to you because I want your Destiny or Dream Machine. Not that I won't entertain a deal with any trade-in or just a straight across deal for somebody who wants an excellent used machine. I will very much be in deal making mode all this week. Now, we have seen some traffic, and Jeannie and I were joking about it yesterday. The last time we did the quilt show, which was 3 years ago, literally like the 4 days before the quilt show, like we went into the quilt show, I think I had 10 or 12 Solarises or Luminaires, and I can't remember if the Altair was out or not, but we had a bunch of used Destinies and Dream Machines at least, and a bunch of Ariels, or at the time I think they were the Journeys, and the 5200s. We had a bunch of machines, and literally the 4 days before the quilt show, I sold almost all of them. So Tuesday rolled around. The quilt show was on Thursday. I ended up ordering like 10 more. And so I went into the quilt show with like 2 of each machine. And then Friday of the quilt show, all the other machines arrived. And we ended up, I think we sold 25 Solarises and Luminaires. It was awesome. That said, if anybody is waiting till the quilt show, love it. But don't wait until the quilt show. Come see me now. I've got the product now. I've got it in the store. You know, I always tell folks there's no greater time than now. So, you know, I will make you a crazy deal before the quilt show as well. And you also get a little bit more of our time just because we aren't so busy. Anybody who's kind of seen us at the quilt show knows how busy our booth can be. So, and then regarding protocols and stuff like that, for those of you who've been on since the beginning, we did have a COVID exposure. Current CDC rules are quarantined for 5 days from onset of symptoms. We'll have a testing protocol, and we'll keep you guys in the loop through Tuesday as to what's happening in the store. Hopefully it stops with just our one person, but our one person very well could be well by the show, given the date of exposure and onset of symptoms. So in any case, I hope everybody has a great day. As Ginny would say, be creative, make something awesome. We will see you guys on Tuesday, and stay well out there. Bye. What are you going to have at the show besides machines? So, Marlene, that's actually a really good question. We tend to focus, because the machines are such a strong focus, on bigger ticket items. So I will have dime frames, software. I have some unique sewing furniture there. Like one of the pieces that we were most impressed by was their thread storage cabinets. So I will have some of the unique thread storage cabinets there. I will have on display, for those of you who missed it, was an incredibly popular item. I think we ended up selling 10 or 12 of them. The 600 series cutting table from Unique. That is a cutting table actually built for the AccuQuilt, but was incredibly. Will there be a Friday giveaway? Is that your question, Michelle? I'm not sure what Friday question mark is. There's a Friday always, I think. And yes, the giveaway was dime bobbins, dime thread, exquisite thread, and a VIP pass. So yes, so there was a giveaway today. So that 600 cutting table, one of the beautiful things about it is its storage. I mean, the backstory, and there is a video. I don't know if Secretary Monday can pull up that video from YouTube, but I did a demo of the cabinet. Long story short, I ordered the cabinet. They misdelivered a cabinet. So I went to deliver it to a customer's house. I unboxed it, and the customer and I kind of looked at it and went, "That's not the cabinet." Well, I brought it back to the store and it kind of stayed hidden. But as soon as I saw it, I knew I was in trouble, because I knew Jeannie would want it. There is no question today, Michelle. Just make a comment. Say hello or make your comment. That said, it's a cutting table with 3 open areas underneath. It comes with a couple full shelves. It comes with some half shelves. You can store whole bolts of fabric. It'll hold up to 250 dies for the AccuQuilt. But the biggest thing was its ability to store. And so the people that ended up buying the cabinets, it's funny because I've seen some pictures of the cabinets in their installations. It'll hold a 24 by 36 inch or larger. It's 24 inches deep by about, I think, almost 48 inches wide. And like I said, on our YouTube channel, you will find a demo of that cabinet, but it is awesome. So yes, so I have a ton of, we'll have hoops, we'll have monster snap frames. I'll have some of the Brother fast frames for the multi needles. I'll have some closeout stuff, some like larger closeout items. Bye, Jeannie. Thank you. But like I said, we tend to, at the show, because we sell so many machines, we focus on the big ticket items, furniture, machines, stuff like that. And the reality is, if there's something that you want, we'll always make a deal with you at the show. We can sell it to you at the show. You can pick it up at the store, or like I have a runner. I think my son's actually going to essentially be on call to drive to and from the store to the show, to bring stuff to the show need be. So, I mean, the reality is we'll have deals on on everything. I would tell you, and it's funny, it's kind of like me talking about air purifiers. Same thing happens every year. I go, buy your air purifiers before the smoke happens, or buy your air purifiers before allergy season. And then in the middle of the season, they're hard to get. Don't wait for the show. Marlene, if you want something at the show, call me, talk to me before the show. We are open Tuesday. We are open Wednesday. I'll make a deal. You can pick it up before the show. And that way it's not involved with the mayhem at the show. What we weren't at the show last year. What we did hear about the show last year was it was almost uncomfortably crowded. I think our booth has that tendency. We have a lot of fun. It's a great time. You know, they'll be, assuming everything checks out fine with all of us, there will be 6 people in the booth, but the show is a very busy time for us. So, you know, if you're going to be here Tuesday, come and see us on Tuesday, or come and see us on Wednesday in the morning. The way that works is the guys and I all go over, basically move everything into our booth and do all the heavy lifting. And then we trade places with the girls. So we'll have people in the store the whole time. We will have people in the store through the show. So what that means is if you buy something at the show, what we'll often do is have you pick it up here, just so we don't have to manage it. I mean, if need be, we will essentially bring it and deliver it. But we do our best to try to do what we can away from the show, just because it's easier to deal with it without the crowds. The store is open 10 to 4 all week, Tuesday through Saturday. That said, we're here until 5 most days. Although during the show, we'll probably shut things down at 4. It's an exhausting time for folks. So I'll send the guys home at 4 and just kind of do what we need to do. So, but like I said, if there's something that you really want, Marlene, you'll get the show deal anytime. Like, show deals have already started. So, I mean, it's funny, the last couple of days, just like I was saying about the last time we did the show, which was 3 years ago, I've sold a ton of big machines to people that kind of came in like, I want to see what you have before the show. And I'm like, let's not deal with this at the show. Let's do it now. And I think it'll be awesome. So thank you so much. Couldn't do it without you guys. We love you guys. As we said earlier, we'll go out of our way to make sure you guys are safe as well. I'll be masked up all day in the store just to be that one step extra careful. P.S. By the way, I do run, and just one more way that we're trying to deal with it, we do run the clean and cool fans in the store. So if anybody's ever walked in and they've seen that clean and cool fan pointed straight up at the ceiling up in the front of the store, that fan has not only HEPA filtration, but it also has UV filtration. So it kills viruses. So that's part of the reason why it's always on, whether it's hot or it's cool or whatever. We try to maneuver air and kind of handle things in the store to keep everybody safe. So, selling the show models. So I try not to go home. That's a great question, Michelle. I try, and Sean, there was no question. Just make your comment, which you did. And we're just doing 3 giveaways on Tuesday. It's been a hectic morning. The show models. P.S. By the way, if you are out of town and you're at the show, or you know somebody that's going to the show, I can ship machines sold at the show or in the store. So that's a question I get sometimes. Like, people have a small car, they want a big machine. If you buy it from me at the show, I can actually ship it to you. That is legal. I cannot ship the majority of the machines legally, but I can do it in those scenarios. Regarding the show models, I try not to go home with anything. So generally you can save. And listen, I sell, anybody who's dealt with me at the show, there are a couple philosophies, the way that people deal with their deals at shows. And one of the most common ones is, and I call these people bundlers. And so they take a machine and they bundle it with a bunch of stuff, and then they come up with some price. So they take, and I'll use the Solaris as an example. So they take a Solaris and they go, the machine sells for $24,000 or $20,000 or whatever number they use. And then they take all this other stuff, luggage, software, all this other stuff. And then they bundle that and they go, that's worth $5,000. All of a sudden they're selling a package worth $27,000 for $15,000. That's not really the way I work. And I don't have a show deal. I will find a way to get you in the machine. And what I mean by that is this. We're just going to come up with the best price that we possibly can. Like I always joke, if I make $1, I'll generally do it. We're going to come up with the best deal. And then if you want a bundle, we'll come up with a bundle. If you want financing, we're going to come up with financing. I'll generally ask up front, do you want financing or not? People always go, why is that? It's because we pay the interest on your financing. And so that's taken into account when we write your deal. But we will come up with the best value we possibly can, and we'll send you home with the deal. And so my goal is to make sure everybody at the show goes home with exactly what they need to use the machine and have a great time with it. So generally, I'm not going to bundle it with a bunch of stuff that you may or may not use. I'm going to bundle it. If you're new to embroidery, I'm going to bundle it with like thread and stabilizer and the stuff you need when you get home to use the machine and take your lessons. I will bundle stuff with foot kits sometime or something like that, but I'm not just going to bundle it to bundle it and jack up the value and keep my numbers high. I'm going to bundle it in a way that I think is sensible, and that would be what I would do for my mom or for Jeannie. So for those of you who are excited to come to the show, sit down at a machine, whatever, if you want to talk prices before, it's a great time to do it. Like I said, the last show, it was crazy. I literally bought, I think I had like 6 Solarises and 6 Luminaires. And then I went into the show with 2 because we sold 10 of them. And I had sold almost everything before the show. It was like almost a little distressing because we get our product a little slower now, but we sold so much of it beforehand. I'm like so stocked up and ready. It's great. Regarding the show floor models, you'll generally save a couple $100. And people go, a couple $100? Well, yeah, because my price on the brand new unopened boxes is going to be so good. I can only afford to give you a couple $100 off the floor models. But what that means is generally like you pick the machine up on Sunday. Like the show closes, I think, at 3 or 4 on Sunday. So I will try to have the machine on display until you pick it up. So if you're going to be there through the end of the quilt show, then, I'd have you pick it up on Sunday. I would actually tell you, Michelle, regarding show models, like if you're not going to be there through Sunday, or if you don't want to wait until the end, they're not going to have a ton of mileage on them. It's a couple $100. If there's a model that you really want, let's talk, because I'll just make you a great deal that makes a lot more sense. Like you could pick it up on the first day of the show, or you could pick it up at the store or whatever. So in any case, it's 10:07. I got some folks coming in. I got to get going. We love you guys. Thank you very much. We wish you were here too, Audrey. And I hope Saturday. Did I say Sunday, Joanne? I might have said Sunday. So yeah, the show is Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So it'd be Saturday. And we will see you guys on Tuesday. Bye.